Hello guys, my name is Michael. Today we are going to move on to new signals. Until now we learned about change value. Now we are going to learn about value changes and the rapid signal. These two signals which we are going to talk today are also important. So let's see. I will run the program the way it was set the last time, so that you see that we are printing the step signal value was changed from 1 to 7 and so on. Now we are going to catch another signal which is called G signal, which is called G signal, which is called value changed. So I'm going to copy this part here. We're going to throw it here, and I will have to move this line down here because we need to catch the signal after we create the button, not before. And now of course this signal value change should be catch on the spin button, and then should be the value changed callback called together with the spin button as parameter. So let's create it. Void, not so fast, and then here GtkSpinButton on our spin button. That being said, now let's see what the manual reference says. That is a function which returns void, takes two parameters. We are going to use only one, this one. The value change signal is emitted when the value represented by the spin button change. See also the output here. We are going to see this one later. Anyway, those parameters are spin button and the user data. Okay, so basically it is emitted when the value represented by the spin button change. What exactly this means, I'm going to show in a moment. Let me run the program again. Okay, we didn't use this parameter, so I need to cast it so that I can silence my compiler. Okay, let me run the program again before we set this function. Now watch, every time when you hit here plus or minus, the value is changing, you see. So basically this is what we are going to this is the signal which we are going to catch. This signal which catch when the value changes, basically when the user change this value through these two buttons, or maybe programmatically somewhere with a function call or something. Okay, so that being said, we are going to say the value changed function should print, let's say g print, and we are going to say the spin button value was changed. Nothing's very special. Okay, and now I need to remove the cast, so let me remove the because we are not going to use the spin button. So basically now watch, when you hit a button here and so on, when you type something here 25, you hit enter, or when you change the value, the spin button value was changed. The same thing you can do if you want to catch which kind of value we are talking about. We are going to say g double read, and then we are going to call GtkSpinButton get value, and of course we are going to pass our spin button. We don't need to cast it because we are passing it as a GtkSpinButton pointer. And then here we'll say the spin button value was changed to, and then we will see to what by calling the function GtkSpinButton get value. So we are going to pass the red now. Let's see. Now I'm going to change the value. As you can see, it's changed. Let me put some other value like 26. You see, the value was changed to 26, so it works fine. Now that it works fine, we can pass it to our value, so that we can set the value here inside too for later use. Value is equal to red. Now we have access to this value at every time. Okay, so that being said, this is what value changed signal does. Now let's move to the next signal, which is the rapid signal, and says it is another signal which returns, of course, again a void. Takes two parameters, the spin button, the G pointer user data. We are not going to use it again, this one, but let's see, the rapid signal is emitted right after the spin button wraps from its maximum to minimum value, or vice versa. Okay, so let's see, let's call this let's catch this signal. Okay, I'm going to comment out this one too. Not here, sorry guys, here, and I'm going to comment this part here, and I'm going to change it to rapid, and also we are going to create a new function. But before we create, let's move this one down here because we are done with it, and now we can basically create our rapid callback. Again, let's go back. Says it is a void function. Okay, so we are going to do a void function, rapid callback, and we are going to pass our GtkSpinButton here. Okay, and now anyway, what can we tell about this? I know, so I will silence the compiler because we are not going to use the button now, and we are going to set something like, what can we say, spin button wrap detected, wherever. Feel free to type your own text there. Okay, let's compile it and run it and see what happens. It's not working. 99, let's go up. 100, it's not working. Of course it's not working. Let's see what again says. The rapid signal is emitted right after the spin button wraps from its minimum to maximum to minimum, or a value of vice versa. Of course it's not working because we didn't set the wrap property. We need a wrap property. Remember about the property? Let's go up a little bit. The wrap property says where a spin button should wrap upon reaching its limits. Okay, so default value is false. Okay, so being said, that being said, if its default value is false, this means we need to set it to true. Okay, so we are going to say here wrap, and we are going to set to true. Okay, so now we have said spin button wrap, it is set to true. And now if I go down here, 13, 0, you saw that? The wraps detected, 100, again it goes to 0, go up, and then reaches again 100, and again is wrapping because it goes back to 0. The same thing happens if you go to 0 and then you go more down, says spin button wrap detected. So basically this is what this thing does, and let me move these things here after we create adjustment, this one here and this one here. Okay, now what did we learn today? What did we create today? Let's see, let's take a short brief. We are learning about G-signal connect swap, that we can apply to catch two new signals, and those two signals are the value change and the rapid signal. We saw that value change means once that we run our program and we are changing this value, we can print it so that we know which value exactly has our spin button in that moment after we change the value, something like here, or if you type it and hit enter and so on. And we also learned that there is another signal which we can use. It's called rapid. It is a signal which captures if our wrap property is set to our spin button, if the GtkSpinButton wraps. And as you can as you seen here, now when I hit the button, the plus button goes to 100, and the next one, if I hit again, the button goes from 100 to 0, and basically we have this spin button wrap detected. And this is what a rapid signal does. Okay, so that being said, I think it's enough for today. Let me move this function down here because we don't need it anymore, so that we have a clean program again. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, share with your friends, and until next time, see you guys.